So my plan for this weekend centers around the role that Christians have in our political life. Our readings all seem to deal with this relationship between the spiritual and the political. We hear about Cyrus, the instrument of God to bring about change for the Israelites in the first reading. And then we have that famous reading, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, give to God what is God's, in the gospel. And so what is our role as Christians? Well, we are called to be the instruments of God. Like Cyrus in the first reading, we're called to bring about a society of justice and peace and goodness in our world. But how do we do that? How do we become God's instruments? Well, God has to be primary. He's the one using us as his instrument. Our temptation can be, I gotta just go out and I gotta do everything and I gotta change the world. But first, we need to have God's activity in our hearts. We need to have his grace motivating and changing our lives, transforming us, making us holy into saints. Then, and only then, can our lives change the world around us, because it's not us who's doing it primarily. It's God working through us. So before we go out, we have to first come into the church, pray, learn to love the Lord who made us, and then allow him to do his work in our lives. That's my plan for this weekend. We'll see you later. God bless.